Do you want to start working 10 hours less every single week? Well, I have a framework that can help you get there. It's called our Time Freedom Formula. And I want to run you through the outlines of how this all goes together so that you can see the plan I have for you to get you working 10 hours or more less every single week. So let's jump into the framework. The framework really talks about three key areas that you need to be thinking about and working on to start working at least 10 hours less. And our program goes for 60 days. So in the next 2 months, we're going to get you working 10 hours a week less by focusing on your energy, how you're turning up and using your energy at work, your focus, what you're focused on when you're at work, and then how you engage with your team. We're going to break these down individually. So let's first start with your energy. You're like a lot of business owners that have grown a team organically. You're probably spending a lot of time firefighting, where you're always answering everybody else's questions. You're like the one brain for all these extra hands. But what would it be like if you were in control? If you were in control of your diary, you were in control of how you were using your team. Now, we do this with two different programs. The first one is we give you a blueprint. We work out a blueprint on how you want to use your time to give them the freedom you want. And then inside that, we start building some boundaries. Boundaries are super important. If you put boundaries around something, you constrain it. And Boyle's law, which is that a gas expands or contracts to meet the size of the container, your work expands or contracts to meet the size that you allow it. So we're going to work on getting your calendar all sorted so that you're starting to get real focus. We're then going to look at your focus. You're probably spending a lot of time being reactive, where you're responding to everybody else's problems. But what if you were working on what really matters? This is where you're working on the right things. We do this by getting you super clear on what is the right work for you to be doing right now. We call this the right work right now system. And then we help you work out how to do this that works with your natural energy. We call it batching like a boss. How you work in time chunks so that you do the most critical stuff at the right time for you and at the right time for your team. Now, our final component is your team. If you're like most business owners who are about getting stuff done, you've probably found out that you've started to become the bottleneck in your business. You are choking your business because you have only so much time and capacity to give it. What you really want is a team that just works. They work without you, without your constant attention. And we do this with two strategies. We call this redirect, don't rescue. And the second strategy is coach, don't solve. With these two strategies in place, your business, your team will start to be self-managed. And by getting this all together, by having this framework set up, your business will move forward and you will start working 10 hours or less in the next 60 days. If you're interested to find out more, DM me the word freedom and I will send you the details on how to enroll. We are launching this in December, in late November, December, getting you ready so that in January, when the program finishes, you will be ready to gear up in the new year to start working your team in the most efficient way. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, but I'm not going to have time. I don't want you to think like that. This is going to give you back time so that you can take your business to the next level in 2026. So if you want to find out more, put freedom into the DMs and I will reach out with all the details. Hope that's been helpful. My name's Alan Short from Evolution Business Consulting.